Hey there, this is Wolfman again, bringing you part 2 of the big test. And I pick up right where I left off. We're going to have a quick attendance here again on who was in the game. There was Static, Bolster, Crazy, Shadow, Malik, Detuned, Cribs, and Draven. For some reason, I didn't spend nearly as much time in the tank as I did in the first third or so as I'm going to spend in the last part of this game. Which is great, really, because then I can show off how my awesome marksmanship skills that I've been honing in Bad Company 1 and 2, and to a lesser extent, Battlefield 2. Here, Static and I are focusing again on Alpha and taking that. We just came from the deployment. We hope to pick this up real quick, and we're uncontested. Now Static and I are heading over to Bravo. If you look at the mini-map, you can see Static on my right and I'm on the left. We're moving up together, yet far enough apart where we can hopefully not give each other's position away if an enemy spots one of us. And I spy a few enemies right up ahead, and you can see my expert skills as I was talking about earlier. I'm letting Static know where I saw him, and I'd spotted one. Throw a grenade. If anything, I don't expect it to kill him, but I expect it to be somewhat of a distraction while I'm going to come around the left, and Static's going to have a more frontal view. He marks him again, so I know he's right around the corner. And oh, didn't even touch him. But I did get to finish him off. Okay, we regroup real quick, reload, and then we continue on to Bravo. We kind of keep our distance. And just as I come over the crest of this hill, I can see an enemy just on the other side of the wall, so I know one's over there. I just don't know how to get on the other side of the wall. I got real lucky there that he didn't get me first. Now Static and I are up. We're at Bravo, and we're going to be capturing this here shortly. Given this situation, I make the call to go back to Alpha, and I go the wrong way. I still can't get through my thick head that wall does not open up. Static comes around the corner, and he immediately runs into an enemy. I hear it, I turn, I use my expert marksmanship skills to take out one, Cribs actually, and then pull out my defibrillator for some reason, and Detune kills me. Now right after I respawn, Cribs actually gets revenge on me. Now after having my butt handed to me twice, one right after the other, I call for a regroup here at the deployment. I want to get back in the boat here and head on over to Alpha and try to focus on our main strategy. Kiwi's calling for a pickup at Delta, and Static takes off, but I'm telling Static to turn around because we didn't get a Bolster yet. So he eventually gets around here, and on our way back to picking up Bolster, we actually pick up Shadow as well. And he makes a fourth one in the boat, so unfortunately Kiwi had to hoof it. Now, if you remember from part 1, Shadow actually uses an RPG to repair my tank. Obviously that was a mistake, and I don't know if this is, a statement on my leadership or not, but Bolster Cannon, for some reason, is moved by that and decides to kill me with an RPG as well. He says he was aiming at something and it clipped my shoulder. Now I don't know, that's what he says though. So anyways, I spawned back with them at Alpha here, and I see that they're all hurt from that accidental discharge in the boat. So I'm trying to tell Bolster, hey, hold up there, I got a med pack. Actually I had a special med pack just for you, just for that accidental discharge that you had. But for some reason he keeps running away from me. I just couldn't figure out why he'd want to run. Now this is a perfect opportunity to talk about breaking contact. I believe I just heard a sniper shot go somewhere close to my head. There's an angry attack chopper overhead. I'm an assault. I have no way of hurting it. Now my squad does, but we've already got Alpha. We don't care. We don't need to sit there and defend it with a chopper flying over just peppering us. So I call a break contact, fall back and head for Bravo, which is what my squad does. However, not everybody got out. This is when you can tell when you're really maturing as a player and starting to become a key player in any match, when you're keeping the objective in mind. We have Alpha. We don't need to sit there and babysit it. We can go on and take another objective. The enemy has 3 of them. We have to start changing the game. Now at this point we still do have a slight lead over them, but it's our squad that keeps moving and trying to take these objectives back that's going to keep us in the game. And you can't get this tunnel vision where you're just laying down like a sniper that everybody hates and makes fun of, because you're just laying down on a hill and you make 10 kills, whoop-de-doo, but you didn't help contribute to any capture of any flag. So here I am with Static, and we are taking Bravo back.
Objective has been neutralized.
Well, here comes Kiwi. He finally caught up with us. And around this time, we're already talking about where we're going next, and we decided to go to Charlie immediately. And we move together. We are keeping some distance, so we don't get all knocked out with one RPG or grenade, but we're moving as a unit to Charlie to take it. Here I see one of the EOD bots, and for the life of me I couldn't remember EOD, and I was calling it an RC car or something. But Cannon steps back and takes it out real quick. We got enough of us here at Charlie that we take it relatively quickly. Again, if you notice, we're trying to keep our distance from each other. And I can see that we're losing Bravo, so I call out to go back to Bravo. I poke my head up here and I see a tank. Maybe an assault. I am not equipped at all other than just calling it out and trying to help the team locate it. So I'm letting the engineers in the squad take care of it, and I decide, you know what, I'm going to try to give a little overwatch, see if I can get on a higher vantage point and maybe take out an engineer that's repairing it or something. Or if anything, just give more intel on what's going on in a higher position. They quickly deal with the tank. And it appears to be clear. I give the order to move in on Bravo, and they're getting ready to go in there and take it back.